Cyber incidents today are no longer IT issues. They are issues of trust.
Threat actors are becoming bolder. They're harassing executives and employees.
They are fast. They are sophisticated. These attacks are getting incredibly convincing and incredibly personal.
We at Kekst help companies and organizations rise above the noise and tell their story when it matters most.
I'm Lyndsey Estin, Co-Chief Executive Officer of Kekst.
I'm Callum Laidlaw. I'm a partner at Kekst in London.
Cyber incidents today are no longer IT issues. They are fast, they are sophisticated, they are well-resourced, and they are highly, highly aggressive.
In the UK, for example, statistics show that over 40% of businesses experienced some form of cybersecurity incident last year. Across the world, we've seen global iconic brands being hit.
And AI is continuing to increase the sophistication and the aggressiveness of the attacks.
We're seeing phishing and deepfakes being used at an early stage. And as an attack progresses, those threat actors using AI to identify the most sensitive data and exact the greatest pressure on our clients.
Threat actors are approaching executives, they're approaching their families, they are going directly to customers, they're going to board members, and they're engaging with the media to tell their story. It's completely changing the playing field in terms of how public these incidents have become. Cyber communications are a paradox. You are expected to communicate quickly, even as the facts are constantly shifting beneath your feet. Clients are continually coming to us and saying, should we say something now or should we wait until we know more? And it's a constant balance between transparency and accuracy and credibility. It is a constant recalibration based off of the facts. Credibility is everything. Communications must balance transparency with accuracy and credibility. Because if you come out too early, or you need to walk back the information that you've put forward, it creates a trust gap with your stakeholders that is very difficult to come back from.
In the first 24 hours, you should be gathering information. You should be scenario planning and thinking about what you might do next. Then over the first week, you're probably responding to the direct impact of that incident. You're telling people what they can and can't do, and crucially, you're deciding on what people can and can't say. In the coming weeks, you're probably thinking about what data might be in scope and getting a better understanding of it. That can take time.
Be clear about what you know, what you don't know, and how you're going to find out. If you don't know all the facts today, don't say that you do. Rely on the actions that you are taking. Because in an incident, what stakeholders want to know is that you have your arms around the situation. You don't need to have all of the answers. You just have to demonstrate that you're taking the right steps with their interests in mind. Cyber incidents are inherently destabilizing and highly emotional for executive teams. What calms them down is structure.
One of the key roles that we play is looking ahead, looking around those corners, thinking about those scenarios, looking at those trigger points for that company's stakeholders and how we might protect their reputation. That can be over the next 24 hours, 40 hours, or even weeks or months ahead.
If they know that a situation is going to develop in a certain way, then they're not surprised and they're able to make much more rational and calm decision-making that ultimately leads to a much better result. When it comes to incident response, employees can be your greatest ambassadors or they can sow confusion. Make sure that they know how to be helpful, even if being helpful is saying nothing at all. Strong internal culture enables rapid escalation and strong response, which contributes to the stability and ultimate recovery of your organization. Oftentimes, these incidents don't end when the notifications go out. There is often a tail, and there's been a trust gap that needs to be repaired. Sometimes it's a big push with executives on the front lines, with customers, or out there publicly. Other times, it's just understanding the appropriate time to change the channel back to normal course business. But ultimately, what you're trying to convey is that you have shifted your focus from response to resilience.
One of the positives is that most organizations do recover from a cybersecurity incident. Handling it well can enhance trust in your organization and build a deeper relationship with your stakeholders. You need to think about when you start moving to those more positive, proactive announcements, be they company results or new product launches, conscious that you may still need to communicate with certain stakeholders relating to the incident.
And shown your stakeholders that you've learned from this situation and that you're going to emerge stronger as a result. The organizations that do this well aren't remembered for their breach. They're remembered for the strength of their response.